Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. In the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've said a lot of things, don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things, don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to Talk is Cheap, the show where you get what you pay for. We don't have any budget, so we have a lot of fun, but still no budget. So anyway, but oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's our expensive sound effects. That's right, because like I said, we don't have any budget. And if you want, feel free to send money. Anyway, thank you so much for watching us. This is episode number 30, and we have a remarkable show today. Tonight. Did I say today? That was like all right, whatever. So I can't speak. That's all right. Because we don't talk that much about anything. We talk about nothing. Because talk is cheap, but fun is great. We do have a lot of fun here. And tonight, oh my word, you guys, we have the very hilarious Chris Young joining us. That's right. And I'm very excited, you guys. Ramona Brown is going to be here with us sharing some pro tips on how to help the homeless, which I think is really super important. And, well, I'll tell you about my co-host in just a couple of seconds. Let's say hello to everybody. Let's see. We have Steve. Steve's here from Spain. Wow, 108 there today. That is insane. 108 degrees. Oh, my word. And we have Jason. Hey, Jason. Very good. He knows what to do. You said to say hello. Hello. Well, we're glad you follow the commands, Jason. Jason was here with us. Was it last week? The week before? I don't even know. I'm losing track of time. Are you guys like that? Like what day is it anyway? I have no idea. I don't know. So all right, there's just a little something I want to share with you. I got a little something I just want to show you. Do you know what this is? It's not a tennis racket, if that's what you're thinking. It isn't a tennis racket. It's a bug zapper, you guys. I know. I'm super excited about it. Is that sick? I don't like bugs. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like bugs. Especially flies, right? Because what purpose do they serve? Somebody's going to tell me. I don't know. But I don't know what purpose they serve. But I don't like them. And this thing, like you see this little button here, you hit this little button and it zaps them. Is it weird that I get very excited about it? I have one of those bug zapper things outside to use when it's hot out and dark and whatever. And now I have this. It's fun in the house. And I think you should all get one of these. They're fun. They're fun because it's like you finally have revenge on the flies. Is that a movie? Anyway, all right. Well, I can't wait any longer. We have to start our show, okay? I'm going to bring up my co-host. Ready? All right. She's a stand-up comedian and an inspirational speaker. Okay. Very excited. Sometimes I hit the sound effects by mistake, and that's just what happened. You're welcome. She was a finalist in the Clean Comedy Challenge. You've seen her on stages across the United States in clubs, corporate events, churches, and conferences. But now, you guys, now you're going to see her on Talk is Cheap. Please welcome the very funny and beautiful Sally Bakke. Sally. Did you hear that one of them whistled at you?
Oh, I like that. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Well,
no, only one of them in there. Okay,
only
whatever.
one just whistled. That's it. Yeah.
Yes. And I just put my bug zapper down. By the way, I have 3 of them.
Do you really have them?
I do. The first time I saw one, it was in Virginia. It was muggy. Somebody was running, and they had one right in front of their face, and they were running with it, like killing the gnats as they were, so they don't swallow them.
Yeah.
When you ride your bike in the twilight, whatever, it's sunset, and there's bugs, and you swallow them, and I gag at the thought. So I got one just to carry while I'm riding my bike.
And you know what? You can also do this, like, I see Sally. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many purposes for this. I just
Romper Room, yes.
Yeah, I can.
That's dating myself.
Did they ever say your name on Romper Room, Sally?
No,
they never.
Said.
Every week I would sit there, and I think it did something to my psyche. I don't know. Maybe that's why I need attention right now. I don't know if that's what it is. It could be. It's like, you know what? I never. That's what it probably is. They never said our name. So we're like, oh yeah.
I did have a little Sally license plate for the back of my bike, because you know how I used to do that. You go to the gift shop and there's a rack.
Yeah.
And was there ever a Rhonda, like a little license plate?
No, there wasn't, Sally. There were no Rhondas, and I never, it wasn't like today where you could get something made. You know what I mean? Like I would have to write it out with a magic marker, and I know. I'm sorry, I don't want to bring you down, but
I thought this was a happy show.
It's sad. Yeah. Hey, Cheryl says, "Hi, Rhonda. I got home in time to watch you. Bob is here too. We got a twofer on this one. Cheryl, my friend Cheryl, is watching. I pay her just a small amount.
That's nice.
Yeah. Some people, and Michelle Van Dusen is here, and she's like, those are so much fun. Our bug zappers, right?
I know. My husband's in the basement. I locked him down there so he won't come up and ask me where food is, because that's all he does.
Yeah.
And even though I have a recording sign on the outside of my office, recording, it says recording or not recording. So, but no, he would come up. But I wanted to have him bring the zappers, because I have a plethora of zappers. But
oh my gosh, I'm like so super impressed. And like, I always had, such awe for you, but now you just up the bar. Yeah.
Bug zappers
right
up here.
Right there. Bug zappers. My gosh. Hey, Peppy's like, woohoo, Sally.
Oh, I didn't say thank you for having me too, by the way. Thank you so much. It is so good to see your face and be able to be on here. What a joy.
I know. I'm so excited. You know how badly I've wanted you to come on. And she's like, no way, Rhonda. I'm just kidding. We're busy girl. I know. I'm just kidding.
I put deodorant on for you.
Sally. You did what? I put
deodorant on. I know we can't, it's like, I'm so excited to see someone, even virtually. I'll put on deodorant and brush my teeth. Like
I did that too. Yeah. But I had garlic today. I had a lot of garlic. And so we went to this restaurant where they have like the bread, and it's called Not Your Average Joe's. And they're a local chain around here, and they have this amazing like focaccia bread, I guess it is. And they make it there, and then they give you like the oil with cheese in it and all the spices to dip. And I just really pretty much go there for that. Because I'm wasting away to nothing, for crying out loud. Okay.
Like everyone during COVID. Gosh.
I know, right? Yeah, no kidding. I've been like baking so much. It's awful. It's like I've been baking so much. I've been baking so many cookies. But here's the thing, Sally. I only eat the broken ones. So that
you can smash the pan on the counter.
Well, I found out I'm really good at breaking cookies. Okay, let's see. Karen's here also. Yay, Karen. You made it, Karen. I'm psyched. And Peppy said this is her very first time to be able to tune in live. So she's excited. And she called us beautiful. So please, more comments like that.
Yes. We'll talk later, Peppy.
Bug zappers are fun until you see your server use them at the buffet. Yeah, no, that's not good, Sven. Hi, Sven. How are you? That is not good. Jason said he's gaining weight just thinking about bread. I know.
No, I can't eat bread. I can't do bread because I'm gluten free. But I'm used to it, so that's okay. But it hasn't stopped me from putting on the COVID 45. I mean, it's been bad mostly
I know.
because I like to walk. Now, one of the ways I do get exercise right now is by shopping, but only outdoors, because if you take the cart and you just push it around, and you have to kind of swing your arm so your Fitbit registers it. Because I told him, like I said, I have a Fitbit and I'm crushing it on that. But the Fitbit itself, not so much. So I go and just because I'm so bent over from not exercising enough or going anywhere. So I have to hold the cart for support. But I walk around with a cart and then I'm broke too, broken fat. But it's like, it's the way it's going for me. So it's just interesting, but I do like to shop with it, especially in the nurseries, like not babies. I'm not shopping for babies, but
good.
like
That's a whole nother thing and a whole nother show. And then we need to get help.
Yeah. Okay. I get mine on eBay, but I bought planted 2 trees and like 8 shrubs, like a bunch of hydrangeas and stuff because I know, but that's the only thing.
I love hydrangeas. Like that's my favorite. I love them, but it's been so hot that, because I finally have them in my yard this year. It is just my favorite. I don't know what it is. They just remind me of like the ocean and like just, I don't know, summer. They're just like the summer flower, but they've been getting sizzled. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
You have to, I stand out and hold an umbrella over mine because I have nothing else to do. I'm not touring right now or anything. So what do I have to do? And I try to do a leg lift or something while I'm out there doing it so I look intentional. But I'm just saying, I just cannot. I know they crisp up and they like cry. Like they cry. But they're pretty. You'll have to send me pictures of yours. My mother's from the South and she loves them. I've never had them, but she says, "Oh, Sally, you need some hydrangeas in your yard." And so I put some in this year.
Oh, well, I absolutely love them. And there's so much you can do with them. I mean, dried flower arrangements, you can make wreaths and stuff like that. I don't know that, but my ministry partner, Gail, she's like the pro. So I just like hang out with her and then she shows me how to do all this stuff. And then I pretend like I'm crafty, but I'm not.
Yeah. I used to be crafty. And when I was a young mom, I was like Mother Goose. Like I did stuff with those kids. We'd shave crayons in between wax paper and iron them, and then cut out shapes and make mobiles and stuff out of them. And I used to make everything from scratch and we made our own wrapping paper. We'd cut potatoes into the shape of a star and make stamping. I mean, it was everything.
Wow.
And, now I just get takeout and shade my hydrangeas. That's all I do. I don't want to do anything else. I'm just burnt out.
I think you've paid the price already with stamping potatoes and all that stuff. I don't think
I have paid the price. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing. I get it. Oh my gosh.
No.
Well, I think we need to bring up.
No, where are they?
Guest. Okay.
Let's get them.
Very super excited about this. Okay. I met her and she's just a beautiful person. I mean, inside and out. She has a beautiful heart and I just adore her. She's the president of the Rhode Island Dream Center. It's a local nonprofit and it's focused on providing food, resources, and hope to the most impoverished people in our community. I mean, she's amazing and she's so sweet and she's young. All right, let's bring her up. Please welcome my friend. I know she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. And she said she exercises all the time. So if I don't talk to her for a little bit, just forgive me.
I know we exercise. We do it by shopping. I mean,
that's right.
Guys, come on. Please welcome to Talk is Cheap for the very first time, Ramona Brown.
Hi, ladies.
Oh my
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, Ramona, I'm so excited to have you. I love the organization. I love the Rhode Island Dream Center. First of all, can you tell us a little bit more about the Rhode Island Dream Center and some of the things that they do? It's amazing, Sally.
I want to hear.
Sure. Okay, so we're local in Cranston, Rhode Island, and we began about 10 years ago with several ladies going downtown to Kennedy Plaza to feed the homeless men and women and bring them hygiene products, pray with them, speak with them. And then it just evolved to us going out every night to feed the homeless with our food truck. Several restaurants started giving us food to give out. People started making food for us to give out. And now today we go out every night. We also bring women in from the shelters and we give them makeovers and wash their hair, cut their hair, dye their hair, get them job ready. And
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. And we have clothes for people that need clothes or that are doing getting ready for interviews. We have a backpack drive that we start in the fall so we can give our winter survival backpacks for the winter. And those are filled with toiletries and hats, scarves, and gloves and all the supplies that they need if you're sleeping on the street or if you're sleeping in a shelter, just the supplies that you need to get through the winter. So that's what we do.
Amazing.
I think you should play the clapping again.
That was the baby toy. I'm not good with that. Okay, sorry. I'm not very good with it. And I don't have fat fingers or anything. I'm just not good with the buttons anyway. It's incredible. And I mean, I love, so many people like they want to help and they don't know how. And so I love that, Ramona will post stuff like how can we help? And she just, you can get people together. A lot of people have their small groups and their small groups can rally together and just get stuff or you can collect stuff. And so, people are really having a hard time right now, the homeless, because what are they doing right now? I mean, it's going to be one of the toughest times because this year, 2020 is so crazy. I mean, there's like, where can they get relief? The homeless, where can they get relief? So, across, the United States, what are some of the things that, Sally from Ohio can do?
Well, some things, no matter where you live, you can do is in my car, you'll always find a case of water, right? So things that we don't think of. If you are home or working, you can buy water, you can go into your fridge to get water. But if you are experiencing homelessness, right, you don't have that luxury. You don't have the luxury to stay hydrated when it's 95 degrees. You don't have the luxury of just slapping some sunscreen on so you're not burning when you're outside. So you don't have the luxury. Yeah, you don't have the luxury. I mean, we're in COVID, so we are constantly washing our hands and putting hand sanitizer on and Clorox wipes and different things. But if you don't have access to a bathroom, right, and you don't have access to be able to wash your hands, or you don't have access to hand sanitizer, it's very difficult to keep yourself healthy in the middle of any time besides COVID, but especially now. So these are little things that we can think of. If you can pick up an extra couple hand sanitizers and just throw them in a baggie. If you can pick up a couple extra waters, if you're getting yourself done, put it in a bag. A couple extra granola bars, protein bars, some snacks. I mean, just keep even a baggie or two with those resources. And maybe, if you're buying socks, throw a pair of socks. Socks are one of the major things, one of the most wanted things that people experiencing homelessness need, even in the summertime. I mean, if you're going around with holes in the bottom of your shoes or you don't have shoes, and just to throw a pair of socks on for relief to protect your feet, so just throw those things in bag, keep it in your back seat, keep it in your trunk. It's very easy for you to, if you're driving down the road or if you're purposely going out, if you see a tent city, if you know where there's a community of people experiencing homelessness in your area, to stop and just hand it out your window. And it may not be, it may not mean that much to you, but if you have a lack of resources and you don't have shoes and you don't have water and you don't have a way to clean your hands to prevent you from getting COVID, and you get that bag, that means the world. That's a game changer for that person. So, we can do all these things for ourselves, but if you do that, you're helping them to protect themselves. You're helping them to be able to be a little bit more healthy, during this crisis. So these are little things that no matter where you live, I mean, that bag might cost you $5, with all the things in it to hand out the window, but you'd be changing someone's life. So those, no matter where you live, those are some tips that you can use to really help out people in need. That doesn't really cost you much.
Right. I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, you go to the store, right, and you pick up an extra.
Right. Just an extra one, put it in a bag. And the thing is, if we all do that, imagine if we all just made one bag. We don't need to make 100 bags. If we all made one bag and kept it in our car, that would make a huge difference.
Ramona, one Christmas, is that me? I heard that.
I don't know. Do you hear I do hear an echo. I'm not sure who it is. If I don't know if somebody has like Facebook on or something like that, or I don't know, or if you have, I don't know.
I don't. We'll see if it keeps going. But anyways, I had about, I don't know, 8 or 10 Christmases ago, some of us in our neighborhood and my son said, Mom, instead of having a big Christmas Eve dinner or something here, how about we just instead go down town where we knew there was a kind of a known homeless population, and they didn't have the food pantries weren't open that day. There's a lot of ministries downtown here in Cincinnati that feed the homeless, but they weren't open that day. So we all made sandwiches ahead of time. We did a lot of stuff. And what I in talking to someone who runs the center down there about we were going to do this, what should we bring? Because I thought it would be all coats and jackets, and we did bring a lot of stuff. I mean, your neighbors will donate gently used anything to take down. But he said, like you just said, hygiene products and socks and underwear for ladies, hygiene products, because they often don't have access to clean hygiene products, monthly products. And so I just put out even on my Facebook in my neighborhood and to people I knew who lived around me and said, I'm going to leave my garage door up. There'll be a big box in there. If you go to Costco and get an extra, deodorant, they sell you 10. How many swipes of your underarm can you do, even in a family of 10, like in a year? You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't need 40 deodorants or, 15 of anything, toothbrushes, whatever. So they came. And what I loved is that I just left the garage door open. I'd see cars pull up and people just run in and drop it off. People don't want to spend a lot of time talking about it, maybe. But then we just hauled it all down there with a group. And they just thought that was the greatest thing. And, to me, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't even think about bars of soap. Like you say, we have that, but it was just a really great thing to do. And I think it's good to show your children to do too. I think that was a good thing, but I love that you're doing that work. It's amazing.
It is awesome. And you're educating, like you educated me just, by your posts and everything. And we did make up some of those plastic bags, and we kept them in our car. And my husband had a couple, and he's, back and forth to work. And one day he just, I don't know, something told him to go a different way. And he just handed out one of the bags. And he said, you would have thought that the guy, I had bought a winter hat, and we had some socks in there. We had like a brush and a little, just like, the travel size, and and some granola bars and stuff like that. And socks, because I learned what to put in because of you, Ramona. So thank you for that. Educated me. And so he said you would have thought that we handed him $1 million. So, we don't know how we can just touch somebody's life just by, just by being generous and just the things that we take for granted.
Absolutely.
Right.
So that's awesome. So anybody, no matter where you are, can put get those gallon baggies. You can get them right at the dollar store, actually.
True.
The little zipper ones, you can get them right there. So it doesn't cost you a fortune. And, everybody has those dollar stores, no matter where you're at, they're everywhere. And then, when you're picking stuff up, you can, especially at the end of the season, if you get hats or gloves or stuff like that, on sale or.
Like Walmart or Walgreens will have them at the end of the season. Like we could pick up mittens for $1, like children's mittens even. And I thought, many of those people unfortunately have children with them too, or responsible for a child. And that just, isn't that heartbreaking to think about them not having those basics? So
true. Yeah. Or even if you have an extra mask or
I was thinking of that mask,
to throw that in the bag, because most people who are experiencing homelessness just don't have face masks or face shields or anything like that.
That's great. Ramona.
I'm writing
Thank
that
you
down.
so much.
Ramona.
I know
I can
that's
remember that. Sorry, I'm writing it down. That's a great, and the sunscreen. I would have never thought of that.
I would have
Great.
never thought of sunscreen either. That's amazing. Hey, Ramona, thank you so much. Listen, guys, if you want to follow Ramona, want to follow the Dream Center, it's RI Dream Center on Facebook and Instagram, and ridreamcenter.com. Check them out if you're from the area. And if, wherever you're from, check out, the homeless. There's a lot of different places, different organizations that are out there to help the homeless. I don't know what that I really have to be careful with my
Watch yourself, Rhonda.
She's so
excited about it.
I get so excited that
what?
I won't even tell you which one that was. That wasn't a good one. Anyway, that was not a good one. Listen, okay, thank you. So anyway, thank you, Ramona, for being on Talk is Cheap. Thank you for educating us. And, now we can go out there and just remember, when I grab a water for myself when I leave the house, grab an extra one, and hand it to somebody, make those little bags up. Thank you so much, Ramona. And
thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. I love her heart. All right, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Ramona. Wasn't that awesome?
I think that's so amazing. And it would be so hard, I think, for me. It's like she said, you don't have to make 100, right? You just have to make one. I mean, on the time we did, it was like a bigger thing that we did because we went out with a lot of supplies. But, it could be something that you just do once a month, like as a family, or, just a group of you can take stuff. And I think the hard thing for me would be that I would want to go down there and cook for them every day. Like I can't, it's hard for me just to make that a little thing sometimes. Like I would want to make it a big thing and, take people home with me and feed them all and scrub them up. And, like I'd want to do that,
I know.
But it's just, so to me, the people who have that passion and that heart and can do that and do it effectively, I just have so much respect for that.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I like that we can do something. And like she said, imagine if everybody put just one of those little bags in your car. You know what I mean? Because we don't have to get overwhelmed with everything.
Right.
We can just do one thing, which is great. So people did say hi to Ramona. So yay, it's Ramona. And I didn't bring this up because I was so, I was so excited about the whole.
She's very engaging to listen to.
I know, and beautiful. And Ramona, I love that ministry, the Hands and Feet of Jesus. It definitely is. Karen, I do know this answer. She doesn't do it all out of her house. They actually have this ministry out of the church. I believe they have it out of the church. Yes, it is a great ministry. And Kay Dodd wants to say hi, ladies. Hi, Kay Dodd.
Hey.
I love her. I keep
expecting her to say something back. I'm looking at her face, and she's quiet.
She's never quiet. She's just back right now. She's not a quiet girl. She's a very funny girl, but she's not a quiet girl. All right. So yeah, Karen said that was very inspiring. It is. It is. The whole thing is to take this from here and do something with it. And that's one thing I love about this show is that. I want to give people a place to come and have fun and just to laugh and, especially a place on Facebook that you don't have to deal with any of the stuff that's going on. And I can introduce I can introduce my funny friends and educate people sometimes or give them some music, whatever. It's just me. I'm just such a giver. Anyway, speaking of being a giver, I'm going to give you our next guest because I can't wait to bring him into the show. He's a frequent performer at comedy clubs, colleges, casinos, as well as corporate shows or anything that begins with a C. He does this all around the country. Yep, comedy clubs, colleges, casinos, and corporate shows. So if it's something that starts with churches, so anything that starts with a C, if it doesn't, he's not going to do it.
Convents, I'm thinking now, convents.
Yes.
Costco, does he perform at Costco?
Cookie clubs, Maybe.
Sorry, I'm off on the.
I know we're off on the
Okay.
scenes. It always comes back to cookies for me. Anyway, he's also appeared at Gilda's Laugh Fest in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he
Okay.
has a dry bar special, you guys. So
Very special.
Yes, and it's really funny. I've definitely seen some of it. So please welcome Chris Young. Yay, Chris!
Hey, thank you. Hi, everyone. Wow, this is great. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi,
Hey, Sally.
Hey,
So
welcome.
good.
How are you guys?
We're good. We're
Well,
good.
it's better
Chris,
since you're here.
I know. Chris, do you have a bug zapper? I see, Chris. Do you have
know, I have one of those, and it is an amazing tool. It's one of those things that it's a night full of fun when you get it out. And what else do you need? You know,
Right?
just mosquitoes and a bug zapper.
I know, my gosh, like, I get like, I got one for my son, and he actually has a bigger one. Like, he has a bigger, like, it's like I could say hi to a lot of people with it. I hear him at night, and it's like, zzz, and I'm like I love it. I don't know.
That's kind of morose that you love it so much, but
I know.
I mean, it is a death thing. You are electrocuting something.
I know.
And
Right.
it usually sparks, right? That's the
Yeah.
best when it's big enough to make a little spark.
Oh, it has a visual, and I think they need to make
Yes.
earrings for ladies that are also bug zappers. That's for the woman that has everything and really wants to impress a man.
Ooh, I don't know if I want that near my face, though.
Yeah, right. Or my arteries, like I'm a nurse too, so like against my carotids, I could stroke out or something if I hit
What's
it
that?
the
What's
wrong
that
way.
switch you have going?
I mean,
Yeah.
like, oh, nice to see you. Can I tell you a funny story about zapping bugs really quick? Or
Please
have
do.
we discussed that?
But Michelle, let's say hi to Chris and say woohoo. She's very excited. Okay, go ahead.
So
Tell us
no.
your bug zapping story.
Okay, so like in Chicago, where I'm from, everyone had these bug zappers. It's really humid, it's like in the summer, everyone, when they kind of first came out with the big purple light, in the cage around
sure.
it, you could.
I have one. Oh,
Is
sorry.
that the one? Okay, so you could hear it like zzz, zzz, zzz
Yeah.
all the time. So I went to one of my friends. I'm a senior in high school. I just graduated. I have a purse. I go to a friend's graduation party in Chicago in the backyard. I set my purse down. I go out. I have so much fun. Oh, a couple hours. We're eating. We're having fun. Time to go. I go over to get my big old handbag, and I pick it up and I look, and I had inadvertently placed it directly under the bug zapper. And while it has maybe a little tray to collect some of them, about 1,000 of them were in my purse.
Oh,
Which I couldn't even see till I stuck my hand down in there to get something.
no.
Right.
Getting
It
worse.
It was so bad. So I can never own a big bug zapper because that very noise of it brings back the thought of my hand on it. But I like the little portable one because then I feel like it's a one and done. You know what I'm
you have
saying?
control. Like you have control of
Right.
it. You know.
Yes.
Right.
But it
Well,
was the
sure.
most, I think I threw my whole purse away. I don't think I emptied it. I don't think I took my wallet or my money or anything.
That is-
I think in the trash.
That is super, super gross.
It was
And
disgusting.
you know how I get grossed out by stuff too, because I
You
can't. And Chris, did you know Sally is also a nurse?
So I can't tell.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell Rhonda any stories because I have
Right.
a lot of stories. A lot.
I
of stories.
can't.
Sure.
Like can you deal with like? Okay, can you deal with like Chris? let me
Yes.
just lean in, Chris. So
Yes, let's
like
talk.
up my nose. Anyway, I cannot deal with people that tell you about their surgeries or their wounds and in detail.
Like
Or
the draining that bothers
No, not on Talk is Cheap, Sally.
It-
I will have to mute
It's
you.
bad now. You even see people now that have like pictures of this stuff on their
Yes.
phones
Yeah.
and want to
that's-
show it to you. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Let's just
Yeah.
keep it at an
Post it.
explanation and not picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but post it on Facebook, Chris. I have to
know.
Right.
hide that. I have to hide
Yeah.
that.
It is. Or people who are like on ventilators, like Granny who's on a vent or something, or they show a picture. And I think Granny wouldn't like that so much.
Right?
She could
Sure,
take that
yeah.
tube out of her mouth and talk. She'd probably whap you up the head with it. Is what I
It-
Right.
it-
Give me
no,
bring her purse.
Whack! Yes.
Exactly.
Unless it's
No.
real bugs. Then you don't
No
want it.
kidding.
That's the thing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? You know what?
Sorry.
Kay said after the story, Rhonda won't sleep till October. It's true. I can't handle that. I'll be checking my purse all the time.
I know. It's bad. I'm telling you. I was really dumb. I was so dumb when I was that age. Like, I never paid attention to anything, I think.
Yeah, Steve said they need to invent an ant zapper. Well, you can zap ants. You can just put it right on top of it. It's awesome.
No, there's a little edge. You can't really get right down on the. You'd have to coax it over the edge of the counter cliff or something and let it jump to its death.
Now it's premeditated murder. Now it's premeditated. You have to coax it.
It is. I get super excited. It's the new bug bag by Sally. You can have one too, but no, Michelle, why did I pick that up?
Right.
Yes. It's bad.
No.
Or you could make, I mean, who wants to be an ant anyways, or a bug? It's like euthanasia. Just lay it out for them and let them jump on it themselves.
Right.
There you go. Stop crawling. Yeah, right. It's so disgusting. Oh wait, so let me ask you this, okay? If you have a nephew, I want to hear how you pronounce A-U-N-T. How do you say that, Sally?
Very good. See, I'm from Chicago, so I say aunt. But I know so many people say aunt or auntie.
What do you say, Chris? You're from Michigan.
Aunt. Aunt, because I'm from Michigan. Aunt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're both wrong.
Aunt.
It's aunt.
It's aunt. It's A-U. Aunt. Yes.
Aunt.
So
yeah, I guess the way it's spelled, it would look like that, like an aunt instead of an aunt. Like you would want to zap your auntie, but you would zap your auntie. Yeah.
Thank you. And ante up. No, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not a gambling woman, but anyway. So, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but one of the reasons I had to create Talk is Cheap is because I like to play games, okay? And the thing is, my family, my lovely family, my son here is who is my producer, who will never be seen on camera, by the way. People don't even think he exists, but Alex is here. Say hi, Alex. Yeah, he won't. He won't say hi. He won't speak. He won't wave. One day I'm going to get him to wave into the camera so you guys know that I'm serious.
Yeah, I want to see another person.
I do want to show you something though, you guys.
Okay.
As you guys know, things are going really well. Last week we had a couple of issues with my dog Chewy. Even after we gave him the quiet moments. This is Quiet Moments. They are not a sponsor. And however,
you don't have sponsors, do you? You don't have any money.
No, I don't. We have no money. That's why we have no money. That's why
they are a sponsor. Get another one.
That says a temp quiet moments.
Yes, but it.
So now instead of barking, he goes, dude, right?
And then he eats a lot afterwards. And
he beckons for Doritos afterwards. Anyway. Because he loves a good Dorito.
No motivation to go outside.
But it also has melatonin and ginger, and it's just like giving him a chamomile tea. It actually says,
no, it doesn't.
It was formulated by a veterinarian.
So what you're saying is going to be a comic someday, I think, is what you're saying.
I think
no.
I don't know. It has a calming aid with chamomile and thiamine, whatever that is.
It's got Benadryl or something in it. Benadryl's very cheap. They could put it in there. You would never.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Take it to a lab and test it.
So anyway, we have a Chewy cam, and we just started this. This is a new thing here on Talk is Cheap, so we can check in on Chewy to see how he's doing. I'm just gonna. Here we go. Let's all see. Here he is. He's
yeah. It's good. That's got some hemp or some CBD oil in it or something.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
why don't you take some, Rhonda? See
what
happens.
I think I should sometime. He's hooked on the hemp. Anyway, okay.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he begs me sometimes. And you know what? Michelle says she loves the Chewy cam. I know. Thank you, Michelle.
I love the Chewy cam. That's really
Chewy wants to be chipped with Doritos, right?
What does chipped mean?
Chipped? Well, I think it's like one of those little chips. They're going to be doing that to us pretty soon. Karen wants to know if he's still breathing. Yes, he's breathing. His little, if you can see his little, and don't think he has a twitch on his ear. Somebody thought one time he had a twitch. That's a fan. That is just a fan. That's so I keep cool and stuff like that because, I have a window air conditioner, you guys, and if I put that thing on, that's all you're going to hear. So that's what I'm saying. Chewy can attach it to his collar. A Chewy can. No, you know what I do is I put my Fitbit on him and
let him do the miles for you.
Right. You are winning that contest is what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You get 4 steps to your 2.
Yeah, I'm hooked on my Fitbit. This thing is really, that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, so here's the thing. My family, okay, Chewy, stay where you are. My whole family, they won't play games with me. My brother used to play, games, but he's in Spain now, so he can't play games, and my husband won't, and my son won't, and it's very sad. I like board games and stuff like that. Nobody will play. So anyway, I invented a game segment on Talk is Cheap, and the game is called Hit It, Alex. You've got game. And today's game is called Price Check.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
love games. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, good. Are you competitive? Most comics I find are very, very competitive. Chris?
Okay. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
A little bit, yeah. Not like where I have to beat my kids at everything, but
I do. My son has never won a game. Candyland, he had to go to therapy for that. But anyway, I am the champion. But
I think you need to go to therapy because you want to beat him in Candyland.
Right.
So
you know what? I don't think it's good for your kids to win everything. You know what I mean? Like you're letting me win. Never. My son, I never let him win, and I'm the reigning champion. Anyway,
it's
clever.
yeah.
No, I love it. In fact, I'm not very competitive for most things. I got to tell you, the only thing I am super competitive is about every year I go to a Super Bowl party. And it's a chili contest. Like you can bring a soup or a chili or something, and it's all supposedly, secret voting or whatever. So I actually borrow a different crock pot every year so people don't recognize my crock pot.
Oh, wow.
And I try different things. And I'm serious. And I love it. Like I loved it because I usually come in first or second. If I don't place, it's okay. I mean, I leave, but I don't care. But no, I'm not as competitive maybe as some people are. However, word games, like I love word games or like little games. Like I like to go to baby showers and wedding showers because you always play a game, right? It's always, there's always a game. And when you get older, like an older woman, that's like the SAT for you after a while. Oh, we brought by some baby food on a tray. Tell me what kind was in it. And you have to remember it like a whole 60 seconds later or something and write it down in your rack, in your brain. You're trying to figure out what it is.
Peaches? Was that peaches?
I know. Was it peaches or was that spinach marmalade? I can't remember.
Right.
I'm trying to remember. And like, that's where I've come though. But I am very competitive about that. I'll just see you at the next baby shower, Rhonda, Corey.
All right. Well, we'll see. Hey, listen. Okay. So we used to do a coin toss backstage, but I don't know if you've heard there's a shortage on coins. So, anyway.
Sure.
I use mine to buy seeds. I have no idea.
Yeah, I get that. So now all you have to do is pick a number between 1 and 10, and Alex will give me a number. He just holds up fingers. I write it down, and then, Alex. Oh, okay. Alex gave me a number. I have written it down. And Chris, we are going to let you pick first because we look
no way. I think Sally should go first. I don't want to live that
really?
down.
Thanks, Chris. No, Chris, you.
1 through
really.
10. 1 through 10.
Well, I'm going to naturally pick 5.
Okay. And what's your pick for
Number 7.
Well, you know what, Sally? What?
Whoa, Sally.
Yes. So if you hear this noise,
I win.
you are the winner. And if you
I won already. Oh,
and if you hear this noise, sorry, you lost. Okay, so
I thought that was the game. I was so excited.
yeah, no. Let's see. Okay. So, all right. K Dodd says, I think Satan will make people play games in the lobby. I don't think so. So
play games in the lobby?
Okay.
Of what? I don't even want to know what she's thinking about that. I'm going to put my glasses so I can see.
All right.
In case I have a visual I need to know.
All right. So hold on one second. Get yourself ready for this. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, Alex, can you put up the first picture? Okay. This is a tall Starbucks caramel macchiato. All right. The price on there is $4.10. Is it more or less than that, Sally Bucky?
Well, it is more now.
You think it is more? Okay. The answer is it is less.
Well, not at my Starbucks. I checked the other day and they were charging $25 for a venti. So I figured that
That's
the
all right.
tall would be.
The tall is the small. That's why I'm talking Starbucks. It's
Right.
very confusing. So the venti probably is right. That's all right, Sally.
Well, I thought it would be in the ballpark, but you know, that's okay. I'm just going to leave.
Don't leave. Don't leave with your chili.
No,
Don't
okay.
leave. That's
Yeah,
all right.
so go
Okay.
ahead.
And someone else's crock pot.
Right.
Yeah,
I know.
no,
So that I can bring the next year and everyone
next
think
year.
it was their
That's
recipe.
Maybe now that's what we can send to Sally if you don't know what to get her. She just wants a different crock pot.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
new
care. I
crock
don't care.
pot.
That's right. If it can burn the house down, I don't care as long as I win.
I think we need to get like one of those wraps that you put on cars to make it look different. Crock pot wraps to go on Sally's crock pots each year.
I could bling it out. I could get a blingy crock pot. That's
There
what
you
I
go.
want. Usually I have a tiara on. So that's what I do. You know, I'm all about the glitter and the tiaras and stuff, but I could bling a crock pot. I could go to Goodwill and buy one and then bling it and nobody would know what was that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, Chris. That right there, talk is
Million dollar
not
idea.
right now. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay. Alex, put up the next one. All right. Chris, $3.79 for a gallon of milk. Is it more or less?
Less.
Okay. You are
Oh,
incorrect. The correct answer is $3.99. So it is a tie score of nothing to
It's
nothing.
very close. That was a
All right.
close one, but yes,
All right.
I'm so glad you're losing.
All
Like
right.
me. I mean, I'm a loser right now. Okay.
Alex,
I'm not
put up the
competitive.
next one for Sally. A 6 mega Charmin. $9.99. Is it,
wow.
Sally, is it more or less?
Well, it depends. If it was March 15th, it would have had a 0 at the end.
Right.
Right?
I mean, but people were all at crazo. Now, you know, you can throw it out the window and nobody will catch it. So $9.99 for a 6-pack of it.
A 6-pack.
I'm gonna say less. I don't know.
You are correct, and you are on the board, Sally.
Sally.
On the board. All right. And these are prices I got from Target, by the way.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sorry, Target. It depends.
Target, it's-
Oh yeah, charge it.
Right.
All right. Ready? A Monopoly game. Chris Young. $17.99. Would you think that is more or less?
That would be less. Oh, darn.
No, believe it or not. But look at Sally. Oh no, she's not competitive at all.
That's, believe it or not, that's the actual price.
Believe it or not, no, it's actually more. Look on Target, $19.99. What is going on? I know. Now, of course, I would never spend that much money, but
On a game.
on a right?
On a purse,
Monopoly
maybe.
game. I used to
Yeah.
flip the board. Did anybody ever play and flip the board? My brother's here; he can attest to it if he's still here and listening. I used to flip the board. I taught
When you were mad, is that what you have an anger
when I was
issue?
losing. Like you take your chili crock pot and you leave, I would flip the board. So I bet you were a
See, I'm throwing in Kohl's cash though, so it's less. I think.
Right? See? Oh,
Yeah.
look at he's got it. He knows what cold
Yes, I'm-
is.
Yeah. My mom will call like I have 30% off and I have to use it tonight. What do you want us to buy? We've got, we need a juicer for carrot or something like that because I got to get this out tonight.
Man,
So-
she is Cole's favorite person.
That's
That's
what-
Oh, yeah.
exactly why they give those out.
That's
that you
right.
Think of something to buy. It's American dream, right? It's
Yeah,
that's
let me
Sure.
ask you this: if you get less than 30%, do you feel like you're like, I'm not?
Oh.
I'm not. Are you kidding?
15% coupons, which I have one right here in front of me. This is another name for trash. It's an insult to give me 15% off.
I'm like, are you kidding me right now? 15%. I know. I'm like, that I am not. Oh, okay. Here we got it. We got
51, maybe. Yeah, but no, not.
Steve said, oh, yeah, she flipped the board. So there we go.
I'm not surprised, Steve.
Yeah, I know.
Surprised.
I was a little brat. Anyway, he's a lot older than me and he always won at everything. But you know what's bad? He still does, like in Boggle. But like now I just try to like get him high or drunk or something. And, you know, like I just slip him a little something. Here, drink this. Here's a little quiet moments. Anyway.
You give him a little hemp treat of Chewies and he sits over in the corner.
Yeah, my cookies are spiked or something with a little, hey, are you getting tired? Come on, play the next word. Anyway. All right, I'm forgetting who's up right now. Chris, you're up, right? Chris, okay. A gallon of gas, like the average price right now, $1.99. The average price across the states, do you think it is more or less?
More, higher.
You say it is higher. That's a different show. It's more here. I'm just kidding. You know what? You are correct. You are correct. You are on the board. So the score is, what is the score? 1-1 right now?
2-1.
2-1. Yeah, I knew that. See, I'm really bad at this. You know what I mean?
But I think that was actually my turn technically. I don't remember.
Yeah, so I forgot everything. Let me see. That's all right.
Everybody. I really don't care. I love playing.
She had the toilet paper. She had the toilet paper.
Oh, I did have the toilet paper. You're right. I forgot it already because I have 400 rolls in my garage.
But you didn't get the macchiato.
Yeah, I didn't get that. No.
So you only got one so far. Yeah, so it is all right. That's all right. Do you know what you're playing for?
You know what? Does it matter? You don't have any money on this show. Like we
No,
care.
but watch this. This is worth $1 million. Actually, it's worth. This is the Rhonda Comedy.
Oh, wow.
Comedy hand sanitizer.
Oh, I mean, that is like
$5,500. These are in demand, you guys.
I would think.
The game is on. The game is on.
The game is on. I'm telling you. You sell those on eBay. Big bucks. Big bucks.
So.
See, this is the gas was $1.75 there in Georgia. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Bring up the next item, Alex. To Sally, right? All right, Sally. Benjamin Moore, Ben Paint. This is a gallon of interior paint. Benjamin Moore. It's
higher.
Home primer. She says it's higher. The answer is higher. It's actually $42.99.
Yeah, it's a pricey paint.
But it's a good paint.
It's a good. My whole kitchen, my entryway is Benjamin Moore, and I only know that because somebody else had Benjamin Moore. I liked it. I had to go buy it, and I almost swallowed my teeth when I went to go pay for the paint. I thought it was like, holy cow. I hope that this, I don't know, it should last forever and raise my children for me as they walk by.
Right?
I mean, a lot for the paint. Yeah.
It's a lot for the paint.
It was.
Steve said we're going back because we're on a little delay. I'm always on a delay, but that's another story. But Steve said gas in Spain right now is $5 a gallon. My gosh.
Wow.
Crazy. Kay says that my hand sanitizer has hemp.
Well, then I hope I win.
I know you guys are it'll really calm you down. All right. The next item goes to Chris. Chris, you could tie it up here.
Okay. I'm ready.
It is a Weber grill. Just the basic Weber grill is $129. Is it higher or lower? He says
it's higher, but the cost of it's actually lower. So am I backwards?
Lower. You are correct. The cost is lower. It is a tied score. This could go to anybody. And guys out there, I know you're going, I would love to have a Rhonda Comedy hand sanitizer, 100% clean comedy hand sanitizer. You too could get one of these. All you have to do is share episode 30 and your name will go into a drawing for one of these hand sanitizers that could show up on your doorstep.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That's so nice of you to
Publishers Clearinghouse would be pushed off of the porch if that showed up while they were here.
Right? No kidding, because it's
Back up. Move out, little people.
Because I don't even think the bank could take that big check. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
you
know.
couldn't even, you can't
I
push
know.
it through the drive-through window.
No.
You can't do that. So what's
No.
the point?
What's the point anyway?
Yeah.
That's right. All right, Sally, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. A Lego, what is this called?
That's the Millennium
Millennium-
Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
The
I'm a
Millennium
nerd.
Falcon.
Yeah.
$99.95. Is it more or less?
Oh, that's a tough one. But
That's a tough one. Don't be Googling over there.
no. I'm not a cheater. That's the one thing
I
I'm
know,
not.
I'm
I
kidding.
lose fair and square. Honey,
Yeah,
how much is the Millennium Falcon that you're working on all month? Yeah, you will never finish that thing. We're such nerds here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how much is it higher and lower? I'm gonna say more.
You're going to say more. And you know what? You are correct. It is more. All right, get this. It's 160 Lego dollars. It's $160 to step
Wow.
on one of those and ruin your feet.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And at a garage sale, you're not going to get squat for it. But I'm telling you, that's a fun thing though, because it keeps your kids quiet for a few hours. And you don't even have to watch them anymore once you hear that, because all you hear is the
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
mom knows they're scraping for the next part they're looking
Yeah.
for. So my mom ears would always be like, "Oh, I know they're not dead because I hear the scraping sound. I don't care if they're eating them. I don't care if they're, pushing them up their nose into their brain. I don't care.
Yeah.
I hear the scraping and all is well." So
Yeah. Well, Michelle got that. She knows because she likes Legos because you know what? I found that Legos are not just for children, little children. They are for everyone. So
oh no, my husband's an engineer. I'm serious. It would keep him happy for days if I got him one of those.
Let's just say someone in this house, not John, likes Lego sets. Okay. All right. Oh, Chris, let's see how you do on this one. Put it up, Alex. All right. This is a Kate Spade Marco bag. It's a medium satchel. $328 for a Kate Spade bag. Do you think that is more or less, Chris?
I would say that is more.
You would say it's more than $328, Chris?
No,
Okay.
it is less. I'm sorry, I confused that again. I'm not very smart tonight. It is less than $328. I'd say it's $327.
You don't have to guess the exact price. This isn't that show. Okay, ready? You are correct. That's right.
Wow.
$298. That's full retail. Never, Chris, let me tell you something. Never played full retail.
Never, man, never.
These are all full
Do
retail.
they sell Kate Spade handbags at Target? Are we still working on Target prices?
That is not Target.
I was
no.
going to say, that's not the Target I
No.
have in my town. I don't know where you're going, but mine has really is in the dark ages. I'm telling you what, we don't have any Kate Spade. We not go Kate Spade at my Target.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
well, I feel better now knowing that I'm
All
not.
right. Kay thought it was more. No, Kay, I'm sorry. It's not. And
It's not even, it's like that vinyl pressed leather. It's just her name. You're paying for
you're
her.
paying for it. And she said it's bagless. And Steve says they sell knockoffs on the beach here for $15. Well, if you want to go to Spain, you can't right now. But if you want to go to Spain, you can get a knockoff Kate Spade bag, $15. I wonder how they say it too. Anyway, they always have like a little. Anyway,
Katia España.
Yeah.
El bolso de Katia España. Am I right? Am I
Oh,
right?
Kay said Kate Spade at Goodwill is less. Yes, it would be a lot less. Okay. Yes.
Again, my Goodwills don't have that. I
All
love
right.
a Goodwill.
I stopped keeping track. I don't know. I think you guys both got 3 right or something like that.
I think we're even. I like
Tied.
it.
You're
It's even
definitely
in this
tied.
climate. It'd be
Definitely
nice
tied.
to
And,
If we end up, we'll have to split the bottle.
I'll take it, squirt some of it out, and then mail it to you.
Exactly. We'll do one hand at a time. If it's got hemp in it, we'll just forget to do the other hand.
It doesn't, that's just a rumor that's going around. It doesn't really. All right. Ready, Sally?
Oh, there's more. Okay.
There's more. Wait, there's more. Okay. Netflix for a month. This is just a very basic. It only streams to one device. Okay. $12.99 a month. Is that more or less?
It's now currently more than that to get Netflix, at least on my bill.
Okay, but it's streaming, just so you know, it's the basic, it's not the premium, it's basic one device, just so you're clear.
I don't know what we have. I give that job to the geek. I have no idea what
All
what
right.
streams to what, but I'm gonna say that's a low price.
Okay, you think it's all right? I'm sorry, it's the basic one. It's only $8.99, but it only goes to one device. So in other words, you couldn't share your Netflix account with me if you only streamed
Craig,
it.
we're overpaying for Netflix by a large amount.
Hey, Andy Beningo's here. I love Andy Beningo. He
Hey.
said he wants to borrow someone's Netflix password. Not if they're using that one. Not if they're using. And
Well, thanks, Andy. Now, if I give it to you, you put it right on the screen. We can be hauled away in jail.
Michelle knew it was less. Kay knew it was less. And Kay knew the price was $8.99. Good for
Wow.
one device. Well, does that
Way
mean
to go,
like
Kay.
one TV in your house?
That's it. Yep, that's it. You can't.
So, like, if I have it through 2 other TVs, and then my kid uses it or something, it goes up, right?
Yep.
Well, our whole neighborhood's using ours then, apparently. I don't know.
And Jason said that's a good way to go on a budget. That is true. All right, let's see. We got to keep going here. We've got, all right. So that was, okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Chris, this
Yes.
is oh gosh.
Oh, Lord, wow.
Description. It's a Honda Civic sedan. Just the basic. $22,000. Is it more or less?
It is less.
It is less. You are correct.
Wow.
It
Wow.
only comes with Netflix streaming on one device.
One device. That's it. You can
I'm going
only-
to get it and get one and carry my Kate Spade handbag
You
from Target in it. That's the way I'm going to do it.
You can do that. All right. We have one more.
We have
Sal.
more. What is this going to be, a house now? What is
This
this?
is it.
Okay.
It's an iPhone 11. It is just it's not with the 3 cameras. It's the 2. Okay. Just so you know, this is the one that comes in all different colors. $749, more or less.
Okay, again, I'm going to hope that's a reduced price. I think that, again, Techno Geek went and got me one, and I don't know. I think mine was more than that. If not, we have words after this already, apparently, about the Netflix. So
You think it's more than that?
I think it's more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm doing all the shopping from now on.
No, it's $6.99. It is $6.99 right now on Apple's website. You can get it. So there you go. Oh my goodness. Steve wants to know if the winner gets all the products at the end. No, Steve. That would be
Oh,
nice.
darn it, man. That
You
was-
get an iPhone, and you get an iPhone.
Yeah.
You get an iPhone.
And you get a
We all
car. Yeah, you get a car, and you get.
I was hoping for the bag. I was really hoping for the bag to put my hand sanitizer in. Woo!
Yeah.
They
Now
are
you're just rubbing it in, Steve.
They are
I
side.
just don't like a bragging winner, okay?
So the winner is
Forget about it.
the winner is Chris.
And he won't be asked back is what Sally's saying is what she told me is
What did I say?
that he won't be asked back. He can take his crock pot of chili and go gloat somewhere
You
else.
know what? Right? I know.
All right, so listen, you guys. This show, this we are running out of time. We have got to talk about who is on next week's show, next Thursday. Oh my gosh, you guys! I have an amazing, packed show. We have as my guest co-host the very funny Gordon Douglas, and joining as
great.
my featured comedian is Dina O'Hara. But wait, there's more. We have a musical guest. Valerie West is going to be here with us. She's not only beautiful, but she can sing. How disgusting is that? And look,
That's so pretty.
I don't like that at all. That's not even, I don't even think that's like Photoshop. Anyway, and oh my gosh, you guys, if you know my love for this woman, it's a little sick. It's not that kind of love. It's just she is like the decluttering queen, and she's amazing. Kathy Lip is going to be here with some pro tips on how to declutter. If you miss this show, what is wrong with you people? Anyway, so thanks, Alex. So we've had so much fun here. I just want to if anybody wants to follow my good friend, funny gal Sal, you can find her. All right, Wait a second. Excuse me 1 minute.
I know. I'm upset that I lost too, but it's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
All right. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. If you want to follow Sally, you can do so at Funny Gal Sal on Facebook and Instagram, Sally Bakke on YouTube, and Sally Bakke on Twitter, and funnygalsal.com to look up her website. But you guys, you can listen to her album, Mother Superior, on Spotify. She's got it right there, you guys.
Or Apple Music or what? Any of those, any of those.
Any of those things.
Just click on it. It's basically free if you listen to it.
Free. Do it. And Chris Young, very funny Chris. You can follow him at Chris Young Comic on Twitter, chrisyoung.com. Check out his website. And she has a dry bar special, Poignant Mon, on Dry Bar. Poignant Mom. So did I say it right? Oh, you go ahead, Chris.
Yep, Buoyant Mon. Yep, Buoyant Mon.
Okay.
Buoyant Mon.
Yeah, so you just go to drybarcomedy.com/Chris Y. That's not Chrissy, not to be mistaken.
No, Chris Y. There you go.
Yeah, that'd be really silly. Okay, it's not Chrissy. Anyway, you guys, I hate to end the show because I'm having so much fun. Please,
I know.
We'll have to have you guys back. I'm just having a blast. Please make sure that you join us on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Talk is Cheap. And you guys, after this, at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be on an Instagram Live. That is true. I'm going to be on an Instagram Live on Marcus Comic. I think it's Marcus. Oh my gosh, I had a little note here so I wouldn't forget. Marcus the Comic on Insta. I'm going to do an Insta Live with him. They're going to interview me. I don't know why, but he's going to interview me. He must like hitting the bottom of the barrel. I don't know. But anyway, it's 7 Pacific and 10 Eastern and Central. It's I don't know what it is. I can't figure them all out. I'm not good at math. That's what I'm doing.
It's like the ACT when you get older. I'm
Just
telling you.
Like, Google it, whatever time. You know, it's 7 Pacific, and then you can do that. I do that for everything. Like, what time is it in another state? Okay, so anyway, you guys, all right, this has been so much fun. Episode 30 is. Oh, and if you want to follow me, Rhonda Corey Comedy on everything. Episode 30 is out. Hit it, Alex.